So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. That has not gone well.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Yamal gets it away. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. Perez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he cuts out the supply. Gerrard. First quarter of an hour gone. Donadoni! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Donadoni clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tunisia so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Baresi. Zanetti. Opts for safety. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's well done, really robust. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ronaldinho. Yamal. Now it's Griezmann. Looking for the run. Perez receives it in a wide position. Kimmich with the clearance. Pinches it off him. And here's Messi. He's had a shot! Donadoni. It's a good run down the right. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Donadoni. Out of play for a goal kick. Zanetti. It's Perez. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Zanetti. Rijkaard. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Albert Ferrer. And it's Thuram. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. McTominay. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. He's going for goal! That has been knocked clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go. He's having a hit! Perilously close. McTominay picks it up from the goal kick. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Cannavaro. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Gerrard. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Perez. Zanetti. Oh, what has happened here? Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
Indonesia certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And so the action is resumed.
Indonesia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Abiati claims it without any fuss.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's found space here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Zanetti. Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Almost an hour gone. Perez. Messi. And Messi! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he's in on goal. Great Messi! And he hits the net.
Ha segnato al 65esimo minuto numero 18 Messi!
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
McTominay plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Griezmann really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Chiellini. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Baresi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. To Gerrard. And here's Batistuta. And Messi! would have been game, set and match.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Indonesia truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Cannavaro. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Messi. And this is Griezmann. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Batistuta. Somewhat off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run, and
oh, he's having a goal! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this?
Indonesia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Zanetti threads one in. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. He's found a way through. Albert Ferrer. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only... sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So things are underway. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Fermin, he's being urged to the elbow!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. That has not gone well. That's an excellent interception. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And it's Lopez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Griezmann will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nice bit of trickery. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this lad
Takes the shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets! Barcelona are in front! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Rashford, Pedri, and the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Chiellini.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Turns back here, probably the best option. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Lopez. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Fermin. Pedri has created one goal already. And here's Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Griezmann. And it's been played through. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yamal. And it's Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Batistuta. That has been slung wide. Hangs one in. Fermin. And Jamal. De Jong. Pedri. Rashford. Pedri. And it's Lopez. And Koundé. De Jong. That's a little off target. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Batistuta. Oh, nice touch. And he's looked down, trying from distance. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Zanetti. That's good play. Now it's Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Indonesia come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And we get things going again.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Indonesia, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Fermin. Played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Griezmann. Messi. Real chance! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Dari Olmo.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh, well played, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Almost an hour gone. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And here's Forlan. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Lopez. And it's Pedri. McTominay. Griezmann. Pedri. That's a super give and go. Gerrard. Griezmann. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Fermin. Well-timed, excellent interception. Griezmann. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's burst through. And Messi! Messi! Genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pedri. Griezmann. Looking to play him in. He is through here.
Really well played.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Messi. Rashford. Now it's Dani Olmo.
Pretty robust defending.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 20, el dorsal 16. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, el dorsal 11.
Koundé. Now it's Yamal. And Kubasi. Shot could be on, and the shots! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Chiellini. Howson. And it's Chiellini. Thuram. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Doesn't quite get there.
Indonesia nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Rashford. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And it's Pedri. Played with finesse. Nice interception, well timed. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that's that. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable initial setback. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
Well, I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
So things are underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. And the eye! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Very good finish, but that back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Barry. Great ball if he can get there. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Wirtz running with the ball. Wirtz, Ekitike. He has a look up. Chance! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Great chance! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping.
There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Urabunam. Ndiaye. Chance to deliver. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Everton up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. Back on the way then. Wirtz with the foul. Ayahku. That pass has been well intercepted.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
O'Brien. Robertson venturing down the left. Tarkovsky is the guilty party there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's just beyond his reach.
Attendance for this match was
Dari.
29,514.
Knocks it into space. And he's seen that. It's got in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. He's picked his way through. He's found some space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's a chance for a shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
He won't be happy with that one. Good ball, good take. And he's in on goal. Opts to play it back. Searching pass he's played there. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. OTI. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. This might spell danger. He saw the danger. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Everton are having a ball here. He has found the way through. It's a really well-measured ball. Hangs in across. Robertson is there, and he can get that clear. That is good progress on the left. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Barry, 2 assists to his credit already. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Added minutes has been
Gakpo
indicated.
appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. It's a good run he's making out on the left. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rubenham. Now it's Ndiaye. Oh, that's fabulous. Now there's a... And the shot! Into the arms of the goalkeeper. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, there are plenty to Paul! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Has a look and plays it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well read, nice interception. Not the most convincing of passes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. It's rising!
Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome. I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Now it's Vargas. Oh, nice touch. Zakaria has been caught there. It's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Xhaka is standing over this one. Xhaka!
Oh, for the keeper to get down to that was top class, but to actually stop himself from scoring it was exceptional. That's great goalkeeping.
So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Vargas. That's destined for the flank. Threads one in. And he was quick to react. Granit Xhaka. And it's Sakari. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. Oh, the shoots! Goal! Switzerland! The first significant strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Takes the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Zakaria, passing nice and neat. He's in a great position here, and that's a good ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. The ball receives it in a wide position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Los jugadores
What do
están
you think
entrando
we're
al
up to
campo
after
de juego.
45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Switzerland can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. Argentina are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So a couple of front-footed alterations here. A pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Back on the way then.
Switzerland can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now, this could be a chance. He's in! Must be! Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire. But this...
Oh, he's having a go! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
La cantidad de espectadores de este
now
partido
luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they...
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Probably be looking to play it square from here. But he's left disappointed.
Racikan certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Romero.